All right, we'll get started with our South Carolina players. We have defensive lineman DJ Wonnum. We'll open for Q&A. Again, if you have a question, raise your hand and we'll get a microphone to you. We'll go right here on the front row.
DJ, what was your reaction when you found out you were going to come to SECMD days, and how's it been so far being here?
I was shocked first, but it's been great coming here, just talking, getting out your comfort zone. So it's pretty fun so far.
We'll go to the camera position in the far back right.
Hey, DJ, just curious, as players, when you hear that former player like Torrey Gurley is guaranteed a win over Georgia, does that kind of thing bother you, or does it motivate you?
It doesn't bother me at all. It actually motivates us, just going harder in training camp. So it's going to be fun, leading up to that game.
Go over here to the second row, far left.
What sort of changes have you noticed offensively, and what kind of challenges do those present to you defensively?
Most of the changes I've noticed are the tempo. They go a lot faster than previous years. So that's probably one of the most challenges that I've facing so far.
Go over here to the second row on the aisle, right side.
I got two questions for you, okay? The first one, with your brother coming to South Carolina, just how exciting is that for you and your family?
Oh, it's very exciting having him with me, my little brother under my wing, but not too, I can't be, too big brother. You got to let him venture out a little bit. So, it's pretty cool having him.
What are some, pointers you've given him so far? How is he accustomed, getting comfortable on campus and all that?
He's coming along with it, waking up early. But the pointers I give him is just work hard, do your best at anything, and the coaches will, critique you and help you.
And Javon Kinlaw switched from number 99 to number 3. Do you think that's too small of a number for a big guy like that? Do you think he could pull that off?
Oh, of course, my boy can pull that off. He a big guy, but he got some swag to himself. So it's gonna be pretty fun having most of the D-line in single digits.
We'll go over here to the left side on the second row.
DJ, what have you worked most on? What has been your focus in the offseason as far as improving, and how good do you think this defensive line can be?
My biggest improvement was, working in the weight room and also focusing more on my technique. But, this defensive line, we're fast and physical. That's probably what we follow by our standards. So, we're gonna do some big things this year.
Go over here to the right side on the aisle, third row.
After a 9-win season last year, do you guys kind of approach this season any differently? Is there more pressure?
It's not really much pressure. We just got to work harder than we did before. That's our main focus going into training camp.
We'll go standing camera platform, back left.
DJ, Coach Muschamp was just in here, and he talked about this season he wants to see the D-line be able to put more pressure on the quarterback. When you hear Coach say that, how much does that motivate you to go out there and get it done?
It motivates me a lot, just working on my craft, all of the D-line guys getting together outside of practice, just building that chemistry together. It's going to be pretty good. So we got a lot of big shoes to fill for Coach Muschamp this year.
Over here on the front row to the left side on the aisle.
DJ, I think Coach Peterson said in the spring that he wanted you to kind of step up and be more vocal with some of the younger guys. How have you kind of adapted to that? What's been maybe the hardest thing to do, learning how to become, I guess, more vocal?
Just being consistent. You gotta do your best every day, so those guys will follow you in your footsteps. So I probably say that's probably one of the biggest, hardest things. But just having those guys and looking up to you is pretty fun. It's pretty cool.
Go over here to the right side, front row on the aisle.
DJ Will's talked a lot about the offensive line and its strength. He says he's got 6 really good ones, but they need to develop after that. Do you guys think you'll have to take it easy on the linemen in practice, considering how many injuries the line had last year?
Oh, of course not. We gonna go hard on them because we got to get them guys better. Also, they got to get us better. So, and also those young guys, they got to be able to step up and fill their shoes in if someone goes down. So, yeah.
Go to the left side, front row in the middle.
When you kind of look back at sort of your South Carolina career and how far you come, when you arrived on campus, did you sort of think it would go like this, where you kind of carved out a role your first year, become a starter your second, and be in position to come to an event like this as a team leader in your third?
I probably never imagined all the things that I'm doing and going to do. But coming into campus, my main focus was just to work hard. Do things on your own was probably one of my biggest things. So. And it's let it pay off, keep letting it pay off. So,
over here to the right side, second row on the aisle.
DJ, you and TJ Brunson have been together on campus all 3 years. Just can you talk about your relationship together and what kind of year you're expecting from him?
We have a great relationship. We actually were roommates our freshman year, so just having that chemistry, working together, We also have done things outside, you know, working, building that chemistry is gonna be fun. Just having him back there is pretty good. He's very fast, very physical, so he's gonna be great this year.
Over here to the left side, back row, far left.
JT and Nick, since they've gotten in, what kind of veteran stability have they provided to the defense and maybe to the secondary when you guys are on the field doing stuff?
Just their experience, you know, coming from different schools, you know, we've gotten viewpoints from their schools and how they did things. So just having them guys come in is like, it helps us a lot.
Go down here on the front row.
DJ, I saw that Jake got behind the wheel of the plane today, and Will mentioned that you had some fun with that. What happened there?
Oh, no, I ain't had no fun with that today, man. Them planes, I don't do planes, but I mean, it was getting in the air. It was pretty smooth. So I mean, I got used to it eventually. So it's pretty cool. It's pretty. Oh no, I don't do planes. Game day, I can't go to sleep. I be up, it's miserable, man. But it's all fun.
We'll go to the camera platform, left side.
DJ, with the loss of so many guys in the secondary and an unproven secondary, how do you guys develop that trust with them so you don't have to feel like you have to do too much more at the offense, D-line position to put that pressure on so you can just go out there and do what you have to do, not feeling that you have to make up for it because you have guys that are still trying to prove themselves back there? It
starts with practice, you know, just being able to count on them guys in practice to make plays. Will eventually, you know, build our confidence and trust in them. We got a lot of guys, you know, that played last year that got experience. So, you know, we've got some confidence in those guys, and I know they're gonna do good this year.
Go to the second row over here on the left side.
How does playing next to Kinlaw help you be more effective?
It helps me, you know, his size and his speed. He gets that push in the middle, which forces the quarterback to you know, make a move. He can come outside or step up. So having Kinlaw is pretty big.
Go to the front row on the left side.
How different is coming into this season where last year you're kind of coming in maybe a presumptive starter, but you've still got to earn that, and now you're a leader and a guy that, you know, there's maybe going to be a little more attention on?
You know, I'm just taking it the same as I did last year, day by day, just focusing on my craft, you know, being a leader, being able to lead those young guys and stepping up. So, I mean, I'm really approaching it the same way.
Go to the camera platform on the far right in the back.
DJ, when we hear names like Jadeveon Clowney, Melvin Ingram, at the end of your career, do you want your name to kind of be mentioned with those guys? Is that a motivation for you, or you just kind of go out there and do your own thing?
Oh, most definitely. That is a big motivation for me. Eventually, you know, I want to be just like those guys, or probably better. But just having those guys, you know, doing big things here is great.
If you have any questions for DJ, if you'll raise your hand, we'll get a microphone to you. Go down here on the front row to the right.
DJ, we've heard an awful lot about how Jake prefers to play faster. Just as you've seen him in this new up-tempo offense, have you seen a notable progression?
You know, I've seen a big progression in practice, or bowl practice. You know, he gets the balls and gets it out fast. So that allows me to work on my timing and getting to the quarterback. So having him doing that is also improving me, also the whole team as well.
Go front row on the left.
Are there any of the new young guys that are getting work at Buck, and if any kind of stood out to you?
We don't really have much young guys at Buck, but we got a lot of new talent on the inside and the ends that have came in. I feel like are going to do big things for us.
Go to the front row on the left, on the aisle.
This happened last season. I don't think we ever got your thoughts on it, but there was a play in the Tennessee game where you kind of came off the edge on an extra point, and the kicker kind of got fired up, and you turned around. Just what happened there, and kind of what was said?
Believe it or not, I was upset I ain't blocked the kick, and then I turned around the wall. I honestly didn't even feel him, and then I felt like a little nudge last minute. I turned around, and I was like, what's up? What you doing? But I mean, it was all fun and games.
Anything else for DJ? Go down here, front row.
DJ, we've all heard the stories about Javon and his transformation while he was playing last year. What have you seen from him during the offseason? Because he's obviously getting a lot of hype coming into this year.
Oh, yeah. Basically just, you know, he came in a little heavy. He's got down, leaned out a little. And then he's fast. He's a fast, big guy, believe it or not. So just having him brings more confidence to this team.
Any other questions? All right, thank you.
Appreciate you.